Can anybody hear me? Can you hear me, Ezzy? Hello? Hello? Hello, hello. Sound check. Sound check. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Awesome. Okay. We're going to start in about a minute, so I'll just leave this up. And, oh, really quiet, huh? Okay, hold on a second. Let me see if there's something we can do about that. Can you tell me now? Is this any better? Is this any better? Okay, let me try something else. Can you hear me now? Right. Yeah. I think you're probably right. I'm going to try a headset. Stand by for a sec. Hello? Could you hear me now? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Hang on a second. I'm kind of wondering if, let's see. Yeah, I'm looking in OBS right now. So, don't really understand what is happening. Sound is just really hard. Okay, all right, I'll check, I'll go back to the other one. Oh, wait. How about this? All right, we are going to get started right here in a minute, and I have some really cool things to show you, as you can see. Just once I hear the go ahead that you guys are hearing me, then I will. Okay, that's what happened. I just didn't change the device. And so, yeah, there we go. Okay, is that like way too loud though? Let me know what you think. All right. Okay, fantastic. Thanks everybody for being here. And I am really, really excited for today. Last night we were talking. Yeah, go ahead. Last night we were talking about these envelopes here. And I'm just calling them whatever it says on the video. I think it's like pretty pockets. Okay. And these are so easy, and you can totally make these just with like a rectangle sheet, like an 8.5 by 11. That would work totally fine. And so let's see. Okay, so first I'm going to try one piece of paper. This is just for my scraps, so I just want to make sure that I'm getting the same look. Oh, thank you. Before we get started, I want to do Patreon shout outs because I forget like every single time. So what I want to do is I am going to I don't have a picture or whatever. You guys can just look at these while I do it. And instead of shouting out just the dragonflies, I'm just going to shout out everybody because my issue is that I always forget somebody, and I don't want to do that. And so I'm just going to do it that way until I can figure out a different way to do it. And maybe Ezra will help me with that later. And I just forget everything. So I don't want to forget you guys, so I'm gonna do this right now. All right, so you guys, I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, I'm so blessed that you guys are supporting me. I really, really appreciate it, and I am very, very thankful for all of you. And so we've got April Harrell, Darla White, oh, these are the dragonflies, Holly Spink, Jane Dunlap, Mary Reynolds, Melissa, Michelle Caldwell, and Sammy D. And Tammy McClintock. Can't forget Tammy. All right, thanks you guys for helping me be able to do what I love to do. And it's just an amazing, mini career here. I really love it. So we've got our butterflies, and they are Debbie Rask, Ellen Davis, Jenna Lynn, Lori Hooper, and Marla Kimmel. Thanks, you guys. You guys are amazing, and so glad you're here. And then we've got for the wildflowers, we've got Nana Creates, Amy Lynn Mellinson, Ella Scordino, Janice Crane, Lee Brown, Linda Powell, MK, Polly, Rhonda Howe, and Sasha. So thank you to everyone who supports me. I'm super, super grateful for every single one of you guys. It doesn't matter what tier you're on. I I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me. So anyway, we'll go ahead and go on now. And yeah, so let's see. I think that's all I have to say. Also, well, one other thing is that our links to our Etsy shop, the Patreon, if you're not in our Patreon yet, if I didn't read your name, you're not in the Patreon. And so if you want to go over there and join, you can join for free. Or if you want to do the monthly project, you can join any of those tiers. All right. And so let's see, one other thing. Oh, I'm going to be on Twitch, streaming on Twitch next time, or next hour. And I am going to be showing you guys how to make this, because we were looking at these yesterday in a live stream. Oh, let me turn my light on. We were looking at these yesterday in a live stream, and I couldn't remember how to make them, but I'm going to teach you guys right here in a minute. Well, actually in an hour, okay, how to do that. And so let's get started with this hour's project here on YouTube, and that is my pretty pockets. And so these can be as elaborate or as plain as you'd like them to be. And you can pretty much use any paper for this. You can use cardstock as well. I'm just going to use paper because, oh, this is kind of a jacked up piece of paper. Hang on. Let me see if I can find something else. Let's try this one. This is actually a piece of cardstock, and I love this pattern. It's same on both sides, so it's going to be confusing. I can just tell you that right now, because there's not any white. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it look like mountains really quick, and just fold it along. You're not going to believe how easy this is. Just fold it along the bottom and make a really crisp fold. Next thing you're going to do is just kind of go like this and see how you like it, because you know how you want it to look or whatever. Basically it just kind of ends up looking like this anyhow, but that way you'll know whether you have gone too far and this part wants to get folded as well. So we don't want to do that, because we're creating this thing and it's got like a lot of pockets. And you can create it where it has a lot of pockets, or you can glue these down if you want, and I'll show you what I mean by that. All right, so that's really it, guys. And so the next thing to do is just to add some glue right here. And I'm going to try this with lots of different kinds of paper so that you guys can see actually what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and embellish this too. So I'm going to grab some ribbon, if I can get untangled from everything in the world here. Oh, here we go. All right, so this is my favorite. I always buy these in bulk. You know, you can get them on Amazon. I get mine from Temu. And let's see. Yeah. And it just has a whole bunch of stuff. If you want to get it on Amazon, you can ask me for a link and I will give you that. It will be an affiliate link though, just letting you know. And this has like a few different kinds of ribbon on it, and they wrap it really tight and it's really bulky. And I think it's probably like $10 maybe or something. On Temu, I don't know how much it is on. It may not be as hefty. Okay, so I want to get in here and just grab one of these ends here. I don't really know where it ends because of the way it's buried. So I'm just going to cut right here. Not a big deal, you know. It's not gonna hurt anything. right. Yeah, I'll add the Amazon link after. Actually, Ezra, do you know how to go in and get an Amazon affiliate link from there? With that, I think it's the stripe thing at the top. Otherwise, I can just do it. I'm actually working on a storefront. Well, working on adding this stuff, my favorite things, to a storefront so you guys don't have to, search around for things. So that'll probably be happening pretty soon. So this is like 100% my vibe. Oh no? Okay. That's fine. No worries. I'll take care of it. But Ezra, will you please remind me to take care of that? Because I'm probably going to forget. All right. So I like to just put this ribbon just right on the edge. So it... Oh no, that's okay. Don't worry about it. All right. We're just going to go ahead and... I think this one's stuck. Hang on. So if you get it from Temu, you're going to run into this issue. Just letting you know. It doesn't do anything, it doesn't, there's nothing wrong with it really. It's just kind of a pain in the butt. So I'll just take a few. All right. And so you can do this with different lace if you want, or ribbon or whatever. I've done it with lots of different things, but I really do prefer this lace. It's really my favorite. So I'm going to let those dry a bit, and I am going to attempt to do this one here. And I think I'll probably just put a little bit of glue there. I'm not going to put it all the way in the pocket. Oh, that's risky, isn't it? Okay. And I'm letting these all hang off, and I'll just cut them off after. I just want to be able to cut them perfectly, and if I just let these guys dry, that's what's going to happen. And then we'll do this one, and maybe even this back one. Since it's got such a pretty print, I don't have to do anything, but what I sometimes do is doodle on it just to bring a little more interest. So all of these polka dots are just ones that I put on here, just to, fill in that white space. Where did that go just now? Oh, here it is. Okay. Maybe I will do this. Kind of tricky, but totally doable. You might find maybe that if you're using a ribbon like this with holes in it and stuff, you might need to kind of pull the back of a pocket away from it because it might maybe stick, but it's not that big of a deal. Let's see. How do I want to do this? This one's going to be different because I'm going to need an angle cut like that. So I'll go ahead and add this here. Uh-oh, wrong angle. Okay, if I want it to go like that, then it's going to have to be like this. And I just want to tuck that right in there. Make sure I got glue all the way to the edge. And there we go. So I am going to start to trim this off, and I like to go from the back, that way I don't cut any of the other any of the paper is what I want to say. Let's go with this. And it ends up looking flush. Perfect. This probably is dry enough now. Alright, so there's all our little scrappies. And this is our finished product. So now this has lots of pockets, and so let me see if I can find some things to put in those pockets. Oops, what's this happening here? Okay, so there's, that one's a really deep one. Hang on. Let me put a little card of this. I just love this one. They're not really matching, but that's not really, it's not really needed at this point. I just want to demonstrate the pockets for you. Okay. This one can go back here. It needs a ribbon. Maybe I can fix that right now. I should move this drink. This is my quick way to get this done. Just use my little Tim Holtz stapler. Try not to get it too weird. And then I want to, these scissors are, I need sharper scissors, guys. Oh, I do have some. Okay. Fabric scissors are better. Okay. So there's that. And let me see if I can, like, you know, up this thing here just a little bit. Just because it's fun and we've got the time. These are all little, I don't know, extra stuff that, like old earrings and, you know, just things that I've just had for a while. This might work. I don't know where this is from. Does anybody know where this might be from? It's a really cool button. I don't know what it stands for, but I am going to add that here, and I can cover the staple or not. Basically what this is a pin, you know. Let me move it over a little. And I got a whole bunch of stuff from my mom. She passed in 2011, and my dad passed just, I don't know, probably about eight months ago. And so I've been going through the house and finding really cool stuff like that, you know. And you know, what was on my mind was junk journal. You know, what can I use for my junk journal? So I brought home a whole bunch of junk to go in my journal. Okay. All right. And let's see what else I might have. Oh, this looks cool. It's a Knott's Berry Farm ticket. Maybe I'll put that here instead of there because it looks a little more matchy. And I got one more pocket that I want to put something into. Oh my gosh. You know what this is, Ezra? Hi, Nicole. This is the tag from when Grandma and Grandpa bought their Ford Mustang, that red car. I don't know if you even remember that car. It was really cool. So anyway, so there's, let me move that. So there's that. So there's a whole bunch of pockets here, guys, and it looks so, so cute. You know, what do you guys think? I am going to make this with a smaller piece of paper, and it works best if we use, you know, like a rectangle. But let me just do an experiment. I have not tried this just yet. On who, oh yes, on who would get that car. Yeah, I think in the end, Grandma and Grandpa didn't want any of you guys to have it because they were concerned, you know, about driving fast or you getting pulled over or whatever. So they just kind of said, eh. So anyways, but they were pretty good about giving their cars away, you know, or doing something like that. Yeah, I like it too, Amy. So we're going to try this one. And this isn't exactly, I don't think this is exactly proportional to 8.5 by 11, but it's fine. I'm just going to try it. Yeah, that's true. Well, that's what they were telling me, is that when you drive a red car, you know, you have more of a chance of getting pulled over. So that's just what my parents said, because my parents said I believe them. It could or could not be true. Okay, so I folded it over, right? And last time I folded it forward here like this. I don't know if you remember that. This time I'm going to turn it over and see what I come up with. And I think I'm going to need to go a little bit right there. Oh, really? I did not know that. I think they ended up giving Danny some money, you know. I think whatever the trade-in was, you know. And he ended up getting a little Saturn, as I remember it. Okay, so this actually gives it a little bit different look, but, you know, double-sided again, so it's going to be hard to see, so I'll go ahead and add some ribbon. Yeah, I should actually glue these down. Last time I didn't do this part, but it should be done if you're going to use this part as a pocket. And so just a little bead of glue. I'm using Barely Art Precision Craft Glue today. And pretty soon I will have a link to give you so that you can just kind of just go click over and see all the stuff that I've used and that I like. I won't be recommending anything that I don't think is, there's the end, that I don't think is a good product. So, and I also probably won't recommend things unless I let you know about it that I have not ever used yet. Good luck, or the good part of that is that I've used a lot of products and I haven't really been unhappy with many of them at all. So this gives kind of a different look because of the way these sit and the way that actually these sit as well. So let me just show you what I mean. Let me take the ephemera out of here. And so this one's like super big, you can tell from, you know, and this one's much smaller. So here on this one, there's this pocket, You can also glue this down here and make that just a teeny pocket, or you can just leave it open like that. So there's this pocket, or I'm sorry, this pocket, and this pocket. So there's 5. Can you guys see that? So there's 5 pockets. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets. And so, you know, if you wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, it's 4. So it just depends on what you like it to look like. And yeah, I tend to do it the other way though. Oh, I can use this. But it's fun to do something different every once in a while, you know. Right, let's see, I think I can use this here. No, maybe I don't want to. That would be weird. Now let me find the end again. Here we go. Okay. Oh boy. This is the reason why you don't do things like this. But this is really just the only one I want to use for these. All right. I'll tuck that in and then just put the glue underneath this end, so it might be a little easier and more protective of the inside of the pocket in front of it. Okay, so let me do some trimming. You could do the back too if you want, but if you're gonna like glue it onto a page, there's no need really. And I want to try one of my gel prints for this too, because I have a really cool one I've been working on. But here's that, and here's this. So they come out looking really, really cute. Let me kind of make that less bright. And so, yeah, let me go grab the gel print that I want to use this time. Oh, goodness. Is everybody else's studio like a big mess? Because mine is. Oh, I know. It's over here. So these are gel prints that I made, and I just found what I can do for another project I can do for A. So I have all of these, but there are a couple here that I have actually drawn on, and I hope I can find them. Oh yeah, here's one, but I think this is the other one. Yeah, this is the one I want to use. So that is just a gel print like this, and then I took gold pens and went ahead and drew on it. So I'm a doodler, so I like that stuff, and I don't know, guys, I just kind of do things, and you know, and I just see what looks good to me. So yeah, it's really cool, huh, Nicole? I love it. Okay, so I made some marks on this side, and I'm going to go ahead and do it like this again. Thank you. All right, so that we've got that, and then we're going to fold this over, and I'm just going to kind of eyeball it to make sure that this is the same length as this, just about. Okay. Okay, so this is kind of janky right here, so I'll show you what I do when I have that. One thing you can do is cover it with a different piece. So hang on, let me see if I can. Maybe what I can do is tuck a piece of this gel print and then just go ahead and make more prints. And I think that's what I might do. Yeah. Oh, it's double-sided. Oh well, that's okay. We're not going to worry about things like this right now. If I taught on this drawing and stuff, would you want to go to that? If not, it's totally fine. But yeah, I just want to show you guys what you want to learn. So let's see how this is going. This is going to be a little bit tricky, but I have faith in myself. Let's see. I can do it. Okay. Oh, no, it works. It works. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Okay. So I've got a way to tuck this in, but now I have got to cut it right here, but I want to cut it at an angle. So let me get it straightened and then go back here. Do this. Let's see what happens. Still a little too long. So, you know, a lot of crafting is just trial and error. And if you've been following me for very long, you've seen me doing the trials and the errors. And so, you know, there's no need to be concerned about, you know, whether or not you're a good enough artist or junk journaler or whatever. That's all neither here nor there. The whole point is that you are doing something that you want to do, that you like to do. And so, yeah. Let's see if we can fit that in there. Looking okay. Looking okay. And even though I have like a little bit of the white left there, that's 100% fine, because I can do, let's see, I think my other pen is over there, the one I used for this. So I'm going to grab it, I think. Okay. Maybe I don't have it over there, but that's okay. I have a bunch of these. It'll just slightly be a different color, I think. I don't know if this one works still. Yeah. It's a little worn, but that's okay. All I really want to do is just cover these edges, so that when they show from behind the new piece of paper, it's not going to be all that weird. Some of these edges I'm going to have to get real close though. These gel pens are so cool, but I found others, not gel pens, metallic markers. And I'm like super into metallic right now for some weird reason. I don't know why. But all right. So when I put this in, oh, I forgot this side. I'm going to pop it right into here and get it positioned. So it looks a little bit better, but even there are some white things there, but there's, oh, did you get, which ones did you get, Nicole? I mean, I don't have a special favorite brand. I guess if you were to twist my arm, I'd say the ones from Dollar Tree. So, I mean, you know. All right. Okay. And then we've got one more here, and we can just kind of use this piece, I think. And that should fit. All right. Okay, just put glue on the back of this. Okay, I'm just going to pop this guy right back here. There you go. On sale is good. I don't know why these metallic markers are so good, you know. They're $1.25 a piece. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's expensive. I'm not sure, but they are really, really nice. I'm going to just kind of ink the edges a little with this. Okay. So I'm really liking it now. It looks like all the white edges have been inked pretty much. Maybe a little bit here. Oh no, I think I did do these, but let's see if we can do them a little bit better. Okay. All right. Sorry guys, I just need to tidy up a little bit because otherwise I end up with an enormous mess. So stand by a moment. Okay, a little bit of housekeeping. All right, so I'm thinking I'm not going to use this for sure. I'm not sure what I'll use or if I even need it, you know. What I can do is I can decorate these, but I really sort of like the way this looks because it breaks up the busy. So I think I'm just going to leave it like this. And this is pretty cool as is. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just glue it down. Call it done. Uh-oh, too much extra glue there. Okay, so there's that. And I think I'll try one more real quick. I don't know if I'll finish in time, but I kind of want to try it with a small piece of paper. So where I will start is I'm going to go ahead and start with inking the edges of this. And I'm just using like a Bic double-ended brush pen kind of thing. Nothing expensive. I just really want to just do I have a different color of this? I don't think I do. I guess it doesn't. Well, no, I just want to try. Okay, fighting with myself. Let's see if this is a little bit different. A little bit lighter? No, not at all. Okay, we're gonna make this uniform. Really inked edges with a pen, you guys. This is kind of new for me. I like it. It's very easy with the certain kinds of pen. Maybe I'll just pull that little part off. Look at the inside, you guys. Pretty cool. Okay, now I can make it green or I can make it like multicolor. I actually really like this, so I'm gonna go ahead and just make this. It's double-sided and not color coordinated at all, but we can live dangerously with this one. Okay. So there's that. You can make these any size. You can probably use really any any rectangle. It doesn't necessarily have to be a like a sized down 8.5 by 11 or anything like that. You can just try different stuff. Ooh, I think this is actually looking okay. Pretty neat. I do like it. Oh, okay, hang on. We're not exactly there. All right, that's pretty cool. So you can make them elaborate or not. They're super fun to do. And if you just have, like, you know, one piece that printed weird, I'll show you one that I might do this with. So I was running out of ink, and this is what I got. It's supposed to look like this, but then I just ran out of ink and just printed, you know, blue and light green. So this is something that I would probably use, you know, for for something like this, because I don't want to waste any ink. I don't want to throw stuff away, you know. I want to try to use what I have, and that's why you saw me putting those little ribbons in here, because they can always be used for something. Don't know when, but it can. So, all right, guys. Does anyone have any questions? Yeah, for sure. For sure. And so this, I love making these gel prints and using them this way because they're really cool, you know, to have. And the reason why they are, I don't know if you were here last week. Was it last week that I did gel prints? But I make the prints on 8 by 10 gel plate, and then pull the 8.5, or actually transfer it onto an 8.5 by 11. And when I pull it, there's like this white edge on the side, and it ends up looking something like this all the way around. And so what I do is I pull off, you know, an inch or inch and a half, and then I use them to make something like this. And once that's done, goodness, I can't see my finished one, but anyway, in the Patreon I offered it as a freebie, so if you want to, and it's also free to just free members too. So if you want to get a page like this, that's super cool. But the one that I have in there that's for free is much better, much more complete, I should say. Maybe not better, but more complete, because I draw on it and I sew on them and things like that. So anyway, yeah, you can go join the Patreon on the free tier, and let me know if you can't find it, because you know, I'll help you. Okay, so does anyone have any questions or anything like that? If you want to join my Patreon, you can, on any of the paid tiers, you can get this project. Let me move that. And this is the July project, and it has, you know, all the ephemera, and the ephemera is like historical stuff, right? And then I designed some little things here, but there's a whole bunch of cool stuff in here. All of the ephemera you may not want to use, that's okay, not a big problem. But even if you, I think, let's see, the tiers are $2, $5, and $10, and the $10 one comes with with a video, a lifetime access to that video for this, or you can get a 7-day access to the video for, you know, on the butterfly tier. And sorry, but the other tier, the wildflowers, doesn't get a video. So anyway, that's that. I'm gonna hop off right now, and then I'm gonna hop onto Twitch, and I will be working on again these really cute pocket folder things. And yeah, so if you want to do this with me, go grab like a double-sided piece of cardstock that you like, and I'll show you how to do it, okay? All right, thanks for being here, guys. Love you all. Bye.